Good morning, students. Our today's topic is magnetic field and field lines. As we know that if we have a magnet like in the shape of a bar magnet, then this magnet can attract or repel the magnetic materials placed around it. Okay, but this attraction or repulsion can be experienced only when it is at a certain distance from this magnet. So we can say magnetic field is the region around this magnet. Okay, in this region if we place any magnetic material, then this magnetic material experience a force due to this magnet. So we can say the region around a magnet in which its influence or effects can be experienced is called a magnetic field. Now, what are magnetic field lines? The field lines can be easily understood with the help of an experiment. For example, if we have a bar magnet like this having two poles north and south, when this magnet is placed on a cardboard placed horizontally, okay, let us consider this is a cardboard placed horizontally, then we place this magnet on this cardboard and then spread the iron fillings, okay, spread the iron fillings around this magnet on the cardboard. Okay, then we see that these iron fillings are arranged themselves in a particular manner like this. Okay, and we see that there is a particular arrangement or a pattern forming by these lines or these iron fillings like this. This pattern is symmetrical about both the sides, that is upper and lower side of the magnet. Okay, so we see that these iron fillings are arranged in a pattern forming these kind of lines, and these lines are symmetrical about the magnet in the upper portion as well as in the lower portion also, like this. Okay, so basically these lines are called magnetic field lines. Okay, because any magnetic material is placed near this magnet experience a force of attraction or repulsion along these lines only. Okay, so now how these lines can be drawn with the help of a magnet. Okay, so for the drawing these lines we have suppose a magnet which is a bar magnet having a north pole and south pole, and for this we need a special device that is known as a magnetic compass. Okay, first of all let us discuss something about a magnetic compass. A magnetic compass is basically a device which is having a circular or rectangular box covered with a glass plate. In this box there is a needle pivoted at the center, and this needle having two ends. First one is a represented by arrowhead. This needle is basically a small magnet, and this arrowhead is its north pole, and this tail is its south pole. Okay, when this compass is placed in some magnetic field, like it is placed near this magnet, then if we place this needle at here, then we get this is its north pole, its south pole. But due to this south pole, the north pole of needle is attracted towards the south pole, and hence arrowhead experience a force in this direction. Okay, similarly this south pole experience a repulsion from the south, and hence it experience a force in this direction. So we can say this needle is deflected in the direction like this. Okay, similarly if we place this needle here, okay, if we place this needle here, then this north pole experience a repulsive force due to this north, so experience a force in this direction, and south experience in this direction. Okay, so here it look like this. Okay, now with the help of this needle, we can easily draw the magnetic field lines due to a bar magnet. So how these lines can be drawn, let's see. First of all, let us take a magnet and place it on a plain paper. Okay, let these are the north and south pole of this magnet. Now take a compass and place this compass near the this corner. Say this is the first corner, and we place here this needle, so that due to this south pole, the direction of its needle should be like this. Okay, this north pole is attracted towards this corner. Now we mark the tail of this needle with the help of a pencil, and then take this compass and again place it over this mark or near this mark, so that its head touches the this dot like this. Okay, this head touches the dot, and now again mark a dot at the tail of this compass. So we can repeat this process again and again, and we get a pattern like this. Okay, so now joining all these dots, we can get a line like this. Okay, this line is called a magnetic field line. We can also draw the other lines by placing the compass needle at different points. Say if we place it here, then again the line should be like this, and we can joining all these dots, so we get a symmetrical line like above. Okay, similarly if we place the needle at here, some other place, okay, then we get a line like this. Okay, similarly we can draw the other lines by placing the needle at here, okay, and some other positions also. So we can easily draw the magnetic field lines with the help of a magnet and a compass needle, and by obtaining all the number of lines or drawing all the number of lines, we can easily get a pattern like this. Suppose this is our magnet having north pole and south pole. So the direction of magnetic field lines, by placing them in different positions, like this. Okay. Also, the direction of these field lines is shown by the north pole of the magnetic compass. So this direction is in this direction. So we can write this in the way like this. So direction is represented by the arrows. Okay, like this. So these all are the magnetic field lines due to a bar magnet. Now from this all the discussion, we have some conclusions, and these conclusions are this. Say these conclusions are known as properties of magnetic field and field lines. Say the first conclusion is that first one, here we see that magnetic field is around the magnet and it has some particular directions. Okay, so we can say magnetic field having some magnitude as well as some direction. That is why it is a vector quantity. Okay, because the quantity which having magnitude as well as direction is called vectors. The second one is, what is the direction of this field? The direction of this field is given by the direction of north point or north pole of compass needle. Okay, as it is shown by the arrowhead. The third conclusion is that we see that each and every line is discrete or it can never be intersect with each other. Okay, so we can write the field lines, that is magnetic field lines, can never be intersect each other. Why we write this property? Because if we see the pattern and if we consider the two lines are intersect with each other, that is, say if we have this line having direction like this and the some other line having direction this. Okay, if these two lines intersect with each other, then if we place a compass needle at this point, at the point of intersection, then if we imagine this line, then compass needle should be showing this direction. Okay, and if we consider this line, then compass should show the this direction. Okay, but as there is only one possibility of the direction shown by the compass, because compass needle can never be in two directions at a time. So this phenomena is not possible. So we can say they can never be intersect each other, because at the point of intersection there is two direction of field, which is not possible. Okay, then fourth conclusion is that if we see that these lines are only the outside the magnet, but it is observed that these field lines must also exist inside this magnet also. Okay, and inside this magnet, this line, if we consider this line, then it also travel inside the magnet in this path. Okay, so direction of this line is this. Similarly, if we consider this line, then it is also passing through the magnet like this, and similarly the next line. Okay, as shown. So if we see these lines, we can say the magnetic field lines also exist inside the magnet, and their direction is from south to north. So we can write magnetic field lines also exist inside the magnet, and inside the magnet their direction is from south to north, as shown. Okay, from this the fifth conclusion is also there, that is magnetic field lines form closed loop, as shown in the diagrams. Okay, the sixth conclusion is that if we observe the experiment like this, the magnetic the attraction of iron fillings by the magnet, then we see that there is large amount of magnet iron filling near the south pole as well as near the north pole of the magnet. It means the magnetic field is strong near its pole. Okay, or as it is clear from this pattern as well as from this pattern is also that near the pole magnetic field lines are denser, that is they are close to each other. It means the magnetic field is strong where the magnetic field lines are denser, and it is weak where the magnetic field lines are rarer. Okay, so we can say it is here, it is a rarer lines, so it is means weak field. Here are denser lines means a strong field. Okay, so we can write also near the magnetic poles, near the magnetic poles magnetic field is strong, and hence we can say magnetic field magnetic field is strong where the density of field lines more, and where field lines are rarer, then field is weak. Okay, so this is all about the magnetic field and field lines. Thank you very much.